Good afternoon, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second day of the 2021 ASEAN-Korea Startup Week, streaming live from Seoul. I am your MC, Henry Shin, and of course, I am delighted to be here with you again. Now, yesterday we had 10 startups from the ASEAN region, and today we have 11 more giving their pitches. And before we begin the pitching contest, I'd like to give you a brief on the evaluation. The evaluation consists of 2 rounds. In the first round, 8 judges assess documents, and in the second round, 8 judges will assess startups' performances in pitching and Q&A sessions. The judge panel consists of investors and supporting organizations. It is expected that the judge panel will provide consultations and insights for the startup's maturation. The final winners will be those that receive the highest scores of the first and second rounds. And now we'd like to introduce the judges who are joining us today. Jin-ho Bae, Program Director, Techstars Korea. Alfredo Coppola, Co-CEO, U.S. Market Access Center. Sean Flynn, Principal, Global Capital Markets. Christine He, Senior Manager, SparkLab Ventures. Ron Lee, Innovation Advisor, Mind the Bridge. Selena Liu, General Manager, TechCode US. Paul Myers, Head Coach, Asia Founders Coaching. And Bin-Cheng Wang, CEO, Lawfin Consulting. As a reminder, we'll have the Q&A session at the end of each pitch, which is limited to 5 minutes. If the Q&A goes past 5 minutes, we will mute the mics and move on to the next pitch. So we have 2 sessions today for 6 pitches and 5 pitches respectively. After the first session of the 6 pitches are given, we will have a short 10-minute break. And now we are finally ready to officially start day 2 of the 2021 ASEAN-Korea Startup Week. And the first team ready to pitch is Myanmar Unique Associates. They specialize in database solutions, software development, tourism industry-related software solutions. So let's welcome Myanmar Unique Associates.
Hello everyone, Ming Lawa. I am Dr. Moni Ming from Myanmar. I am CEO and Managing Director of MMUA Company Limited. We focus mainly on database and business IT solutions. I would like to present digital future for tourism. As you know, COVID almost killed tourism industry. So tourism industry need to adapt and change a lot. And it's also the best time to reinvest or start new tourism. We have 3 tourism related IT solutions. 1. tourismforeign.com, travelerforeign.com. Number 2. mmtripadvisor.com. Number 3. businessdoor.org. tourismforeign.com, travelerforeign.com. We plan to be online traveler foreign with 2 companies directly. Each user has its own account and they will share about and discuss about travel information. Most of revenue will be from worldwide tour directory, tour guide suggestion, tour package seller, and Mr. and Miss event. Miss event will be done like Miss Universe, but we will have to Mr. and Miss. For example, Mr. Tourism and Miss Traveler. We mainly focus on travel and culture related things. It will be billion-dollar enterprise. We plan to start ASEAN, Korea first. Then we will go to Asia, Russia, EU, Australia, US, UK, and the rest of the world. With proper management, we can reach the world within 2 years. We can earn millions of dollars within 2 years and billion within 8 years. Number two, TripAdvisor.com. It may look like TripAdvisor.com, but we will do different things. It will be online worldwide tour travel platform with unique style. We can earn millions of dollars within 4 years. Number three, business total ORG. We will focus mainly on business marketing tour and business gathering event. We can also earn billions of dollars within 5 years. COVID showed that we should never rely on one business model. That's why we give you 3-in-1 business solution for tourism industry to become billion-dollar enterprise. We can grow together with you. Thank you.
And thank you very much for that pitch. We are now ready to hear from our judges. Just a reminder, the 5-minute clock will start ticking. I will let you know when there's 1 minute, 30 seconds, and 10 seconds left, and then the mics will mute. So judges, if you do have a question, please type the word question into the chat, and we will unmute you to ask the questions or provide feedback. And our first question comes from Sean Flynn. Please go ahead.
Hi, thank you for the presentation. I'm a little curious. I wasn't sure what milestones have been accomplished so far. I saw the big picture, the ideas that you plan in the next years to come, but I wasn't quite sure what you've done up to today's date.
Okay, thank you for your question. I will answer your question. Hello, everyone. I would like to tell about our milestone. We planned our idea on 2018 and had so launched on 2019 and but paused on 2020 till now because of COVID and current situation in Myanmar. Our application is in demo phase and will launch. We can start phase by phase. Our main focus is the tourism platform and create ecosystem, hotel booking, tour guide suggestion, ticketing solution for bed and flight. We already have data in Myanmar, and we want to do worldwide. Why online tourism foreign and worldwide to related business directory miss event, business done alone can eat and many profits. Since we target worldwide, we can get network connection from each country. Shareholders can become celebrities if they want. Thank you.
Okay, and we have another question, this time from Alfredo Coppola.
Yeah, I mean, picking up on what Sean asked, it seems like these are very bold ideas. I'm not sure what background you have in demonstrating that any of these business models have promise.
Yes.
Going global, you seem very ambitious, which is great, but usually that ambitious is based on some kind of success in the past on an existing business model. Does that exist, or are these just ideas?
Yes, I would like to answer. And having own ecosystem or mistime where too many forget industry, same industry are most successful is Microsoft, Apple, Google, Facebook. According to our experience and that solution, we can do it. We also had Digital Future Tourism Award from our Myanmar Ministry of Hotel and Tourism in 2018. So all we need is investment. If you have a fine investment, we can do it within 3 years and a many flexible negotiation. Same with target worldwide, we can do a lot of business connection and we can grow together. We have a lot of experience. You can also check our company profile presentation. Thank you.
Okay, our next question is from Christine Ha.
Hi, thanks for the pitch. I know you just suggested 3 different models that you were trying to pursue. I was just wondering if you could briefly explain to us what the key difference for your business is compared to all the pre-existing tourism service platforms that exist currently.
Okay. First of all, I would like to say that COVID virus will seem to be okay within 1 to 2 years, even our new strain, Omicron. We will learn to survive all among with that. Our main difference is that we will focus mainly on tourism platform and will create own ecosystem. Hotel booking, tour guide suggestion, and ticketing solution and ticketing agent. because of tour guide suggestion and hotel booking are never seem to be combined properly. Also with the ticketing solution, we already have solution and experience in Myanmar. And tourism, online tourism forum, worldwide tourism related business directory, Miss
1 minute
event,
left.
business tour, and VR were also supported. Support to our tourism platform to create ecosystem while they can stand alone. We plan to target the world. First, we will start in ASEAN and Korea first. Then we will do it phase by phase. This is our key difference. Thank you.
Okay. If there's no any follow-ups, I think we can probably wrap it up there. A little bit of a robotic effect from the Zoom connection, but we hope everyone can bear with us there. But if nothing else, we shall move on then to our next pitch. Thank you very much, Myanmar Unique Associates. Let's move on then to the second team to pitch. They are ready now, and that is Myanmar Workstation. They offer office and home maintenance services with other services everyone needs, such as forming an online platform as part of Everyone Sell e-commerce platform. Everyone, please welcome Myanmar Workstation.
Hello everyone. Our Everyone Sell e-commerce platform is for not only B2C, B2B, and C2C, but also C2B, as a solution to MSME and low-income families during COVID crisis in Myanmar. Here, everyone can sell, buy, or make auctions with fixed price or bid-in price. Here are our UVB. Best price means seller getting highest price with auctions or buyers getting preferred price by biddings, giving decreasing prices, where bargaining can be made. This is game changer. People love to bargain for cheaper price. Only our platform has this unique solution of bargaining in the world. Services and food are also available. As freemium business model, get the basic for free and pay for more. As revenue, delivery commission percent from logistic partners and sales commission percentage from official shops. Also discussing with angel investor for funding. Financial projection for 3 years. We invest $50,000 for first year. Expenses are mentioned in average. For first year, $2,500 loss we hold, and for next 2 years, $10,000 per year profitable during economic crisis. Later will grow more. We target mainly latent demand of bidders and bargainers, about 20 million people using smartphones in Myanmar. No competition in this market segment, but consider strong competing with Alibaba's shop in retail sales. Our special bidding feature can do both ordinary auction and bargaining with dash auction. With pre-orders, homemade and handmade from less to more quantities can be sold. Even can export. Can sell as wholesale or almost everything with auction. Also here available online restaurant, sales promotion feature, service selling showrooms, special auction events, one-to-one feature, and online directory. Spinner company invests $50,000 for 10% equity share recently. Our team is organized with 8 working partners. Myself, Auzia, as founder, with 25 years management experience as an entrepreneur and employee. Top management is work experience in MNC. Management level are also with international experience. We are also 2 in-house technicians and a marketing manager. We are about to get advertiser and online clients, offline shopping malls and online shops from Facebook. Our product reached the final innovation challenge in Myanmar among 160 participants. Competition not continued because of government change. For more purchasing in the crisis, to be market driven with freemium model. But COVID makes a big market of online user to do everything just a click. Our Everyone Sell platform is workable in other countries too. What a good challenge to invest here. Thank you.
And thank you very much for that pitch. Time to get our Q&A started with our judges once again. Please let us know in the chat if you do have a question. 5 minutes, the clock starts now. Okay, our first question is from Ron Lee. Please take it away.
Thank you very much for your pitch. And can you tell me more about your risk management plan regarding quality management or assurance plan?
Sir, about management team or about my product, sir? Hello?
Excuse me?
Sorry,
So
sir.
quality
Pardon?
management for the products. Do you have any plans on that?
Sorry, I can hear well. So my plan is so we give both sellers and buyers the same advantage. So the sellers can get highest price with auctions, and buyers can get preferred price by bidding, giving decreasing prices. So bargaining can be made with that auction. So this is our main feature, and also we have other features as we have planned to go not only in our country, but also in ASEAN regions. So we will go on with the very unique feature. Thank you, sir.
Okay, we might have a little bit of a audio connection here
Sorry?
where the questions are not being heard,
Audio?
but we are. He was asking about your management plan, so if you wanted to address that.
Oh yes, our management plan. Okay, so now we have 8 working partners. So we will recruit more, especially for efficient technicians. So to recruit, and we will add more features as we will build also database systems. So to get customer data, as well as we will expand more. So we have other plans to go through marketing. We have not only our advertising for outdoor advertising as well as Facebook marketing, social media marketing strategy. So we have also planned. So what would you like to know with our management plan, sir?
More about the product quality risk management.
Risk management, yes. Or in spite of special risk, I mean PSTLE, political, economic, social, as well as technology risk. So we will market with 10 million urban users. I mean the people in urban area, because there is low risk in this market segment. Thank you.
Okay. Any other
Okay.
questions? Got about 2 minutes left. Probably have time for one lengthy, meaty question if anybody has one. Okay. Well, 5 seconds. If not, we will go ahead and wrap up the Q&A here and move on then to our next pitch. All right, we will end it there then. Thank you very much for that. We move on now to another team from Myanmar. The next team is NAYAR from Myanmar. They finance 3 to 6 month rent to employees, which is considered to be affordable housing options for low-income employees. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome NAYAR. All right.
Hello, we are Nayar, an affordable housing center for low-income employees in Yangon, Myanmar. Emma moved to Yangon for her new job, where she always struggled to rent apartment because she need to pay for 6 to 12 months upfront. So she have to stay in a hostel which is crowded and bad hygiene conditions. She is not satisfied with her situation in Yangon. She is not happy in Yangon. So you can see the hostel, typical hostel where Emma and other people used to stay in. In Yangon, 30% of population are from the area. That means that those people rely on rented properties. The problem is that renting an apartment, you need to pay 6 to 12 months upfront. So finding an apartment or finding a co-tenant is not an easy job. And living alone is overrated, even if you have money for renting an apartment. So NAYAR would like to offer a solution which can save time, save money, and make the people life a little easier. So in the beginning, we offer rent finance for business. We are working with companies. We target to low-income employee in that organizations. We offer 3 to 6 month rent finance. All the process will be done online. Here would also be affordable property listing. So we are listing rank from 100 USD to 500 USD. We are working with landlord, we are working with brokers, and we are working with agency. So we are currently working with 15 landlords, 100 agency, and 50 brokers for around 1,000 listing in our website. Customers then will be like, they came into our website, they can search and book an apartment. If they don't have money for rent apartment, they can apply for rent finance on our website. So we are basically generating 2 income. One is from rent finance, one is from brokerage fee. So we have 10 rent finance. We have got 100% success rate. There would be like facts to market for rent finance and affordable property listing website. This is our team. Addressable market size would be around 1.5 million because like we have around 7 million population in Yangon. We are generating revenue, but we are not profit yet. These are our basic investors. We are looking for 16,000 USD to provide 100 more transactions for rent finance. We target to have 400 low-income employee in 6 to 12 month period time for 3 months rank period. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the pitch. We now hear from our judges. 5 minutes Q&A. Our first question is from Selena Liu.
Thank you for the presentation. I have a question about your market size. So you mentioned that for the employee population is about 1.5 million. But what percentage of this population they need a loan for the 6 months to 1 year rent?
So like the population around like 7 million. So we just take out like, old people not working, and then we probably have like 3 million. So 3 million, we take out like people who already have a place to stay in. So around like 1.5 million probably like came in from the rural area and working in Yangon. So like we do not have like exact data, but we probably like estimate like 1.5 million would be like working age, and they are relying on like rental property. So I just say like 1.5 million would be our target market in Yangon alone.
And for the comparative advantages you listed, I know you are the first to the market, but besides that, will other advantages be copied by others easily? If not, why?
You mean like apart from like affordable listing, and do I have like any other benefits? Is that your question?
I mean, for your comparative advantages you listed, I know you are the first to do this on the market.
So like if I talk about like the advantages of the business model. So we are first to market for the affordable listing. We are first to market to like rent finance. So like that will be like easier way. And second would be like in Yangon, like not the low income people are struggling to rent apartment, but also the landlord. Landlords are always looking for to get like 6 month rent. So like people can afford it. So their apartments are empty for like 3 months, 6 months. So landlord can make money. So we are also trying to help the landlord. We are just a middleman to bridge these problems. So we give the rental loan to the people so they can rent apartment. So landlord can make some money. So like we have like three advantages, I would say.
Okay,
Thank you.
we do have another question, this time from Alfredo Coppola.
Yeah, hi, thank you. I'll keep it quick because I know you got a lot of people asking questions. Once you've been successful in conquering Myanmar or your region, do you see that this model can be duplicated in other markets? Do you see other regions of the world where you can duplicate this model?
So like I look at to like Thailand and like Indonesia. So Indonesia also like having a strategy to pay the upfront rents. Like the landlords are asking for like 6 months. I don't know much about the Cambodia, but I would probably say like in ASEAN market, I would probably look out to like at least 2 to 3 market. So like similar to Yangon. It's like the landlords are always asking for like 6 months. So junior staff or low income people, they are always struggling to rent apartment. They have to save money for months, or maybe they need to take loan from someone to rent apartment.
All right, 1 minute left. Let's quickly get into another question, this time from Bin Cheng Wang.
Yeah, I just do it quick. I just kind of like a follow up the previous question the judge was asking. So let's say for the 5 years, what's your plan? I mean, beyond the Yangon. Thanks.
So we currently focus on like 2 things. So we would like to offer like listing, because no one is taking care of affordable housing listing in Yangon, and other things like we would like to offer rent finance. There's only 2 things that we'll be focusing on for maybe 5 years. We will be doing good at that two things.
Okay, we got about 15 seconds left. It doesn't look like we'll have time for our final question. A lot of questions here for Nayar, but we do thank you.
Yeah, maybe like you can send me email. I'm happy to contact all the people here.
All right, very good. Thank you for that. Our next team to pitch, also from Myanmar, is Recyclo. They are an end-to-end closed-loop circular economy solid waste management and data analytics platform for Asia-Pacific market. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Recyclo.
Hello everyone, Recyclo is a waste management and data analytic platform. We are also a provider of innovative recycling solutions. Our mission is to make the world a cleaner place. The waste management market size in Asia Pacific is more than $100 billion. The serviceable obtainable market size is more than $10 billion US. Let me start with the case studies. Coca-Cola is one of our clients. Currently, Coca-Cola is not very happy with these following reasons: environmental and social governance reporting, managing their bottlings and packaging waste, as well as managing their supply chain. Also a pressure from the public, who are increasingly becoming environmentally socially aware. We solve these solutions. We provide waste management solutions for them. We educate their partners, their clients, their employees through our platforms. We also provide waste collection service directly transported to their recycling facilities. On top of that, we provide a traceability report and sustainability report for them to track, to trace, to see what's going on in their supply chain. We're not just serving only one client, we're serving more than 100 plus clients. Our business model is very simple. We charge a subscription model. We charge $50 to $100 for SME clients, $500 to $1,000 for professional clients, and around $10,000 for enterprise clients, such as Coca-Cola. We also make revenue by the sales of raw materials. We are a proven business model with 30% month-over-month growth rate and 40,000 monthly recurring revenue. We are the #1 market leader in Myanmar. We are projecting for 1 million revenue by the end of this year, even though this is a coronavirus crisis, due to our strong customer pipeline. We are recycling and managing more than 500 metric tons We have educated more than 800,000 people, and we are saving around 1,500 metric tons of carbon dioxide every month. We are a very capital efficient company. We are 3 times more capital efficient than any other startup within our stage of growth, and we have raised $650,000 through our customers. So we don't need to raise too much money. Recyclo is founded by 2 technical founders. Jimena was a software engineer. She has a prior exit with a bookkeeping startup, and I was an energy engineer. I was also a strategy and financial consultant for Ernst & Young. We are supported by 20+ team members, representing engineers and salespeople. We are currently raising for $1 million and $500,000 softly committed, with a $5 million pre-money valuation. We have the presence in Myanmar, in Singapore, and Indonesia, in Malaysia. We are expanding to Cambodia and Indonesia. Hi, my name is Oka. I'm the co-founder of Recyclo. Let's make the world a better place.
Okay, very good. Let's get the Q&A started once again from our judges. If you have a question, please let us know, and we'll start the 5-minute clock right now. Any questions? Okay. We do actually have a question coming in. Our first question is by Jin Obe.
Yes, thank you for your presentation. It was very interesting to see somebody tackling this ESG sustainability industry. Really have great respect on that. My question would be, I'm sorry whether I missed it, but can you walk me through how your process looks like? I mean, help me understand what you're exactly doing. For me, it sounds like you're managing the logistics of trash or recyclable materials. But it would be great if you can walk me through one more time, very briefly.
Yes. I'll make it very brief. So our solution is the platform as a service approach. So we provide all-in-one services together. But our main product is a SaaS product, software as a service. So we provide data analytic software for their sustainability, for compliance, for ESG reporting. So it can comply with the international standard, international listing standard, or if you are a supplier of the big company, you have to do this kind of thing. But this means you have other similar company across the world that are doing similar thing like us. But our unique competitive advantage is we can aggregate available solution in the region and provide the actual solution like logistic, data collections. So that is our competitive advantage. But again, I want to emphasize the fact that we are providing mainly SaaS, but as the platform or model approach.
Thank you very much. That was very clear.
Thank you. And our next question is from Paul Myers. You're muted.
Hi, Oka. How you doing? Question here. Can you talk about your competitors in the region, who you compete with, and how you win?
Yeah, thanks a lot for the questions. We did it purposely, sort of like a left out because we want to be asked this question. So we have Blue Planet from Singapore. So they do end-to-end waste management platform. So they mainly serve in Singapore, and they mainly serve in the Malaysian industrial area. But they also have some presence in Indonesia. So that is our one big competitor. And the second competitor is coming from Indonesia. So it's called Waste for Change. They serve for the low-hanging fruits like embassies, big clients. So mainly B2B company. But like in Vietnam, where we operate, in Myanmar and Malaysia, we are the pioneers and we are the market leader. Now I'm in Thailand. I'm also trying to expand to the market here. And we found out that we can actually grow quite a lot also in Thailand. So we have two main big competitors, but we are competing in a different edge and different market space.
Okay. Any other questions? Minute and a half remaining in the Q&A. Sean Flynn, please go ahead.
A quick question. So, I mean, it sounds like you're moderated everything to then supply the data. Is there like a third-party regulator that make sure the data that you're providing on these companies, you know, checks off all the boxes? I mean, is someone overseeing what you're doing, or are you going to become the standard for the reporting in that geographic part of the world?
Thanks for the question. We work with several certification
1 minute
partners.
left.
For example, ISO 9001, ISO 40001 for environmental management. ESG, when you talk about ESG, you have specific standard you have to follow. Let's say you have like 100 guidelines, 100 standard, then you have to check the boxes. So as long as you follow these standards, then you can say as it is a fully ESG compliance report. So we work with many certification partners. So we got audited several times. We're also auditing for our client as well. So they can also see and comply. So our product, SaaS product, when you download the report, you can download data, you can download a report. Those reports are automatically generated. Those reports are already like pre-written that you can right away submit to your annual report or your board director. So yeah, we do like internal external auditing for that.
All right, right in the nick of time. Thank you very much for the questions. Thank you, Recyclo, as well. We're going to move on to our next team to pitch, and this is Hiraya Water from the Philippines. They use artificial intelligence to optimize water supply operations. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Hiraya Water.
Hi, I'm Steven from Hiraya Water, the pioneer in smart water management in developing markets. We're currently funded by the Department of Science and Technology in the Philippines and the United States Agency for International Development. One of the biggest problems in the water utility industry is leakages, or water losses, or non-revenue water is returning from the water industry. Every year, water utilities lose around $39 billion worth of water because of leakages. But the bigger problem is lack of water supply. And that can easily quadruple that number that I showed you. $156 billion worth of water. That's the problem that we're solving. With our TAP, we are able to help water utilities reduce their non-revenue water. We're able to help them make their service levels even better. Through artificial intelligence, our TAP optimizes water network operations. So how does it work? Imagine this is your typical water distribution system. You have your pumps, your valves, and your tanks, and your critical areas that experience the lowest pressure at any given time. When we install our TAP, these devices that we install in these locations transmits data real time. And with all the historical data and real-time data, our artificial intelligence helps these water utilities optimize their water network. That accuracy that we provide helps reduce non-revenue water, helps reduce power consumption, and improves the service level that these water utilities provide their customers. So the customers are happy, the water utilities become more sustainable. With our revenue model, which is upfront fees and SaaS fees, or software as a service fees, that equates to 4.62 billion pesos worth of market size in the Philippines alone. And we aim to target Southeast Asia afterwards and then the world. In terms of competition, artificial intelligence is fairly new in the water industry. But these are our current close competitors. What makes us different? Ours is designed for the developing markets. So we are able to address the compatibility issue of smart water management, making smart water management universally accessible. These are the living proof. 7 water utility clients as of this moment, and we target 21 clients by Q1 of 2023, which equates to $2 million worth of contracts. So that we are able to help water utilities reduce their non-revenue water. We're able to help water utilities improve their service levels. We invite you to join us, our team of engineers and scientists and water professionals, to scale our solution. We're currently preparing for a funding round, which will fund our hiring, which will fund our new sales strategy, and exploring new territories. In the past years, even with near zero budget for marketing, we were able to sell. With this funding round, we will fund marketing and sales, and deployed new revenue models such as performance-based contracting. In the Philippines, the water utilities are lining up for this new revenue model for our time, and this funding round will make that happen. Thank you.
And thank you very much for that pitch. We begin the 5-minute Q&A once again with our judges. Please let us know in the chat if you have a question for Hiraya Water. First question is by Bin Chang Wang. Please go ahead.
Thanks for your great presentation. And I think the water management is really a good idea. It's such a big picture. So I'm just wondering, like, if let's say a facility would like to use your system, your platform, let's say, they can directly use your platform, or they need some modification on their hardware side. So if there's some modification on the hardware, you also provide the service or you do the third-party contract? And what exactly you will do the modification to fit your platform? Thank you.
Thank you for that question. The beauty with our product is that it's designed for developing markets. There are other smart water management solutions out there. The closest brand is a British brand. But the difference is that ours is designed for developing markets, designed to be compatible to whatever existing infrastructure the water utility has. So that addresses this compatibility issue. But of course, there's a minimum requirement for us to enter. They must have a variable frequency drive installed in their pumping stations. They must have certain parameters that are already available. If not, we can help them. We can help them. We include those devices that are lacking in a water utility and install that part of the project. Did I answer your question?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, and our next question is from Ron Lee.
As far as I know, countries like New Zealand or US or Canada consume the most water. And with competitive edge you have over other multinational competitors, why did you choose to expand your business to Southeast Asian market instead?
Right. That's right. Thank you for the question. We're most comfortable, of course, in the Philippines. That's where we have been working. We have a strong network in the Philippines. In the Philippines, at least, water utilities, sales for water utilities is much of it is relationship based. And we have built a lot of relationship in the Philippines, and that's why we have been really comfortable playing around in the Philippines for the longest time. So it's been our sandbox, the Philippines. So starting next year, we just for a small information, we only began our sales strategy this year, and we're getting a contract of $2 million appropriated for us until quarter one of 2022, and that has been. I have to admit also, we have been existing for quite a long time, developing the product, the technical aspect of it. And the Philippines as a sandbox has helped us. We've been working with almost 20 water utilities, different water utilities in the Philippines, and we've learned so much from the things that they actually need, the features that they need, the features that they don't need. It has perfected their product, and it also has perfected how we sell our product. We aim to replicate what we have done in the Philippines to the rest of the Southeast Asian region. It's because it's a similar market. Philippines, Southeast Asia we expect have that kind of market. But it doesn't prevent us from, of course, after targeting Southeast Asia, targeting the rest of the world as well.
All right, 1 minute left. A quick question by Alfredo Coppola.
Yeah, real quick. So I see that you received funding from USAID. What proportion of your total funding is coming from USAID? Is it a multi-year arrangement or is it just for 1 year?
It's a 3-year arrangement. We actually ended the engagement with USAID just this year recently. It's a 365,000 US dollar engagement, and it's for us to improve our product and also improve our business model, which we have done successfully.
Okay, I think that'll do it for this Q&A session. Thank you very much, Hiraya Water. Thank you. We actually have one more team to pitch before we take our break and head into the second half. The next team to pitch is TRABBLE from Singapore. They provide an automated chat-based self-check-in and guest engagement SaaS, software as a service platform. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome TRABBLE.
Hi, I'm Jian Liang from TRABBLE. I'm here to share more about how we enable travel businesses to serve travelers seamlessly, automating inquiries, reservations, check-in, and concierge. The value that we bring to the hotels is clear. We move the physical to the digital interaction space, which is absolutely critical in the post-COVID tourism days. More than that, we reduce manpower costs by removing these operation needs at the front desk as well as inquiries team. Revenue-wise, we help to increase revenue for returning guests as well as the services that you use in the concierge, where we automate these attraction tickets, ultimately profit sharing with the hotels. Our platform is a simple and easy to use software as a service solution where we consolidate multiple platforms like your WeChat, QQ, Facebook, as well as WhatsApp and other platforms that are serving foreign travelers. More than that, we allow the hotels and the travel businesses to test their intelligence and deploy accordingly with integration with the inventory systems, ultimately helping smaller businesses to template the websites as well as mobile application so that they can have more additional channels to sell to their customers. The market in travel is obviously huge. It's a $9 trillion business in 2018. But more than that, we have been serving Singapore, Japan, and Korea as a market, and currently looking into China, where there's already more than 10 types of these users, the travelers and visitors in 2018 as compared to the rest of the world. And what we aim to do is to build this smart city solution where we help accommodations, travel agencies, and attractions to automate these inquiries and reservations, ultimately serving their guests better on these communication channels that they're comfortable with. We see the industry littered with many of these similar chatbot developers and self-check-in solutions, and we believe that that is the way forward for tourism and travel post-COVID-19. But ultimately, for us at TRABBLE, we position ourselves closer as a customer service support because we believe that hospitality is key in travel industry. Ultimately integrating these chatbot solutions and self-check-in solutions, which are complementary to us and not entirely competitive by nature. The team is led by myself, I'm Jian Liang, and this is my second startup with our experience in startup consulting and venture capital that will help me to grow and scale this business further. This is supported by Rish, who is our CTO, and he has been in the product side for the past 15 years with a background in AI, both in MNCs and startups alike. And we have achieved a track record in 2019 with serving more than 3,000 guests a day. What we were most proud of is our rollout of our technology to a hotel chain by a listed company here in Singapore called ST Signature. We were able to remove the front desk completely for the hotel group and enable the guests to go straight to room with our technology. A travel ecosystem that we built in the past 3 years, targeting clients in Singapore, and Japan, and Korea, spreads with our partners and our integrations. I'm Ian from TRABBLE. Feel free to reach out to me to learn more about how we streamline hospitality. You can reach me at ian@trabble.co. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let us begin the Q&A once again with our judges. 5 minutes on the clock. Who will be the first to have a question or comment? Selena Lu. Hello to you. Hello to you. Selena Lu with the first question. Please go ahead.
Thank you for your presentation. So I want to know how the COVID-19 influenced your business so far.
Yeah, I think that's a great question. I'm actually currently here in Seoul, and we're actually doubling down our efforts here. Closed quite a bit of sales, as well as in the midst of incorporation and setting up a team here in Korea. So I think with COVID-19, it really shifted our product from like a good to have product, innovative product in 2018, 2019, which was really good years for us. We were profitable, covering more than 2 million revenue. And it moved from this good to have technology to now more a need to have post-pandemic. We see inbound sales leads, people understanding what contactless, touchless means. And the survey done by Oracle of like 700 over hotels, they are all starting to look at, 60-70% of these people start looking at digital payments, as well as digital messaging services to better engage their guests, as well as self-check-in. And I think that has been something that really shifted. And through the pandemic itself, we were still hitting about 1.5 mil revenue. And I think why that is because we helped our clients, our existing clients, to better survive the pandemic, cutting the operation costs, helping them to remain competitive. And we had 0% churn of any of our customers since through the pandemic as well.
Thank you.
Thank you for that. Any other questions from our judges? Sean Flynn, please go ahead.
You talked about the revenue and the customers. What's the profit margin on that? Just wondering. I mean, I know it's software. I'm guessing it's large, but I'm just kind of wondering if you could share kind of that numbers and is it, is the margins widening, narrowing? What's happening there?
Right. Yeah, I think that's definitely a great question, especially for B2B platforms. For us, we do a bigger deployment project size, so about average of about 50,000 to 100,000 project size for the deployment for larger accommodations. That's up to 1,000 rooms. So they're still not like the Hiltons and the Marriotts. We are targeting the smaller size businesses. And then we have like a monthly subscription of $4 per room per month. Versus like the smaller ones where we roll out our SaaS product for the smaller businesses that are less than 200 rooms, we charge them $9 per room per month for the basic tier, and then $19 per room per month for the more premium tier with self-check-in and concierge and information inquiries with the chatbots. More than that, I think most of our profits will eventually also come from the B2B2C element. So we allow for guests, a traveler to be here in Korea, to call for Kakao Taxi, to buy attraction tickets, to make restaurant reservations on that same chat that they interact with the hotel. And through that, we have these margins that we earn, which we profit share with the hotel. Yeah, so I think that will be our main focus going forward with the return of post-pandemic tourism.
Thank you. Ron Lee has our next question.
Thank you. And from what I understand, it's the NDC aggregator for hotel. And how do you secure or gain inventories? Do you contact hotel by hotel?
Right. So I think for us, we actually directly interface with the property management systems. So we are a partner with like Oprah, Oracle, Cloudbids, SiteMinder, some of the largest PMS systems in the world. And through them, we actually get the live inventory pricing availability from the hotels. From all the other like attraction tickets and all that, we work directly targeted with integrations with third-party solutions. So like for ride hailing, we integrated for like the different partners. Yeah, and I think as kind of these integration channels, once we kind of integrate with one solution, we actually get access to all their client base that we can kind of resell and act as a complementary tech provider through that. That's actually our strongest go-to-market currently.
Great. We've got 30 seconds left. Looks like we do not have any more questions remaining, but we want to thank you, TRABBLE, for your pitch. Thank you, judges, as well, for all of the questions. So that is going to end the first half of our pitch. We are going to take a short 10-minute break and hear from the remainder of the pitches. We will see you at 3:05 p.m. See you soon. And welcome back to the 2021 ASEAN-Korea Startup Week. We will resume our pitches with a company ready to go now, Eat Lab from Thailand. They build a market-ready analytics tool that suggests ways to increase the efficiency and revenue of your business through sophisticated consumer decision modeling with AI. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Eat Lab.
Hi, my name is Mint Wong Wiryawong. I'm a CEO and co-founder of Eat Lab. As you know, COVID has greatly impacted food services industry, but for Eat Lab customers, they remain resilient and adaptive thanks to the use of AI that enhances their business efficiency. We're a team of experienced entrepreneurs. I myself have a PhD from MIT and have been fascinated by numbers, trying to find ways to put my knowledge to good use. Yosawat is a CTO and a serial entrepreneur. He has founded many companies since the age of 18 and exited some of them. Michael is also a serial entrepreneur who founded 2 companies in restaurant tech industry in the US and sold his companies as well. Restaurant owners do not have a whole lot of time. Every day they have to run around, fix all the problems. They barely have time to sit down, even just to talk about looking at numbers and analyzing them, coming up with promotion strategies. So this is where Eat Lab comes in. We help them find an optimal set menu and bundles that will drive average check size and volume. So our AI suggests bundles that goes along with the corresponding pricing, saving them time. This is one of the restaurant owner that uses Eat Lab. Having to do everything, she doesn't have enough time to come up with promotions herself. She was very pleasantly surprised to find out that our suggested set menu really helped her increase revenue by 10 to 20% even during the pandemic. Our smart monitor helps extract information about their offline customers, such as who they are and where they visit the store and what they like to purchase. You know, what the discounts are like, their check size. These information can then be used to be mapped with the promotion that can be used to target these similar persona online. We charge our customers a subscription fee of $39 a month per outlet. Our subscriber churn rate is 12.5%, and with the lifetime value of $473 and customer acquisition cost currently of $26. Our growth has been by far organic, with contents placed online where our potential customers may see. Market size is a bottom-up approach where we multiply the current number of restaurants in Thailand with our subscription fee. Then we narrow it down to our niche segment and then take 5% of that. Currently, we're raising $1.6 million US to acquire 2,000 users by the end of Q1 2023. So around 50% of the fund will be spent on customer acquisition, on increasing awareness and generating revenue. And the rest will be spent on product optimization and automation. Thank you so much. This is my contact.
And thank you very much for that, Eat Lab. Let us resume the Q&A with our judges. Once again, 5 minutes on the clock. And I will let you know when there's 1 minute, 30 seconds, and 10 seconds left. And then the mics will be muted. All right, we have our first question from Paul Myers.
Hi, Paul.
Hi, nice presentation. I really like it. I've operated in this space before, and so I'm really curious. I really like the solutions you're providing. Why would people churn out?
Let me recap. So some of the customers that joined were, I think there are a few main reasons. So there are reasons where they don't become a retaining customers, and those that when they drop off after trial. First, it's actually don't have time to even look at this, to even interact with the platform. That was number one, the churn rate comes from. And the second one is that they don't fully understand what it means. So, but these 2 problems I think can be solved with technology. So integration would help solve the time problem. They don't have to input any information. So we actually have integrated with 3 main POS that accounts for about 75% of this niche segment share. And the other one is that they don't understand. And this problem can be solved with design. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
We have another question, this time from Christine Ha.
Hi, Christine.
Hi, thanks for a great pitch. I was actually really impressed with some of the figures you provided. You did say that the company grew for the most part organically until now. So I was a little bit curious about your future growth strategy. Do you planning on, continuing growth organically for the most part for a while?
Yeah, so our customer acquisition strategy will be towards three main channels. The first one is through product specifiers. We'll partner with Thọ Penguin, who's actually a restaurant influence in this segment. He has about 283,000 followers. And there are also other subsequent pages, including the restaurant courses online. We plan to actually put contents there. Also, pay some of that fee to actually be present on those platforms where restaurants are actually looking for solutions. And then the second channel is paid acquisition. We plan to go and then use the same acquisition as the marketing agency that converted through Money Wallet. So when I look around in the restaurants, I only see them using two technology. One is a POS and the delivery app, and the second one is the digital payment. So I go find those people who've converted these and then contact them. I get the quotation of around like $120 per acquisition, which still makes our model profitable with the lifetime value. And the third channel is through channel partner, POS companies, suppliers, food supplier. And then we also have CCTV companies. And then the last one is food delivery as an aggregator. We actually have one food delivery as our customer. So they're helping us aggregate and then get all these like customers under that platform of medium to large size. Yeah, our customer segment is 2+ chain with at least 2 restaurant outlets and less than 20. Yeah, that's our main segment.
Let's move on to our next question from Ron Lee.
Hi, Ron.
For your pitch, hi. Very interesting idea. And of course, franchise restaurants are suitable as a client. But have you tried to do the business development to credit card as a client, as they have all users' behavior?
1 minute.
Sorry. Can you repeat what type of client again?
Credit card companies, as they have all the like users' credit cards behavior.
That's true. I actually have tried approaching bank and the kind of like payment gateway company. They're less interested in actually distributing our product than actually buying up data to enhance the business. So that will come in a later stage. Yeah. A very key partner as well. Great.
All right, great.
Okay.
Well,
great. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. That was our pitch, and we also thank our judges and Eat Lab for that. We're going to have to move on to our next pitch, and this is also from Thailand, Runx Technology. They provide AI innovative exercise solutions to create a better fitness experience and improve quality of life. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Runx Technology.
Everyone wants to exercise, but 1 or 4 of work operations are not active enough. Why? Because exercise is boring. People need their self-motivation to reach their goal. In fact, exercise game is some tool that very helpful, but it requires a pricey device and also have a complex installation. Here is the solution. Introducing FitForce interactive fitness in your hand. And as you can see, when you move, your character can move along with your body movement, which can make exercise much more enjoyable. And we design each game based on the real exercise, such as running, squat, or jumping jack, and much more. To play, this game is very simple. First, you have to download the game on the mobile phone and PC, scan QR code, and that's it. Just play the game. And after you play, your calorie result, your exercise time, and your muscle use will be correct on the mobile to visualize to the users as well. If we compare with the competitors, the FitForce user no need to buy any extra device, which has the room for us to grab more user base. And if we compare with the exercise game, we are the most affordable and have more variety of exercise. Last year, FitForce gained over 50,000 active users around the world, including China and US as well. But we also lose 50% of users because to play with computer is much more complex than they expected. So our solution is going to be a FitForce camera. We use the camera from the mobile phone, which can make FitForce use only the mobile phone to play, and have a lot of opportunity for us to grow as well. And we plan to launch it in the first quarter of next year. And we have the plan for developing AR/VR game and also the user-generated content exercise platform as well. And here is the funding that we require to reach our goal. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that, Runnext Technology. And we begin the Q&A session once again with our judges. 5 minutes on the clock. Sean Flynn with our first question.
Hi, thank you for the presentation. I had a quick question about your team. I didn't see a slide or information on that. Could you talk about some of your team's successes, yourself, and I'm just kind of curious. I mean, what game developers do you have to really make this fun, interactive? What have you brought on recently?
Okay, right now in our teams we have two developers, two game developers, including me and like my teams. But we have some like the part-time staff as well to make like some like the mini games, because the mini game we use in the FitForce, we can like just let another developers to make the games, and we will convert it to be the motion games. So this is our strategy. So, and we have like more about like the marketing in our teams and the designer as well. In fact, we have just 5 full-time staff in our teams right now.
All right. Our next question is from Selena Liu.
Thank you for the presentation. So I want to understand better why your product is better than what's already on the market.
Okay, because to play our games, user no need to buy any extra device for our greatest competitors will use like some extra device such as like VR or like console games, which user need to buy it. Yeah, but to play the FitForce, you just download into your own device and then just play it.
And
do I answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Our next question is from Alfredo Coppola.
Yeah, I'm curious about your marketing activities. How did you get those 100,000 users, and how do you think you can triple that or quadruple that number?
Okay. How can I get the numbers? These numbers, in fact, it's because of COVID last year. After the COVID charge in like our world, so everyone need to exercise, but they can like go to outside. So that's why the download number is quite big for us. and yeah, most of them are organics. So how can I repeat that again? So I think that in fact the exercise at home trend is not come because of COVID, but I think it will still exist. So I think maybe we just use the same strategies to grow as well.
And we have another question, this time from Paul Myers.
Hi, nice presentation. Could you talk a little bit about your revenues? I saw what you were
Okay.
looking to raise, but I'm curious what you were making and what your margins were. Thanks.
Okay. In fact, even though we have like a big numbers of players, but in terms of revenue, it's not that good. We got around like 10,000 US dollar revenue a year. But in fact, our burn rate is about like 10,000 US dollar a month. So that's why we lost in a year around 100,000 a year. That's why we came here to find more investors.
Okay. All right, very good. We've got 45 seconds left. Chinobe, a quick question.
Yeah, just was curious, how significant is it for the users to have a cheap and easy access of a device? Because for me, when working out, the accuracy of the posture or anything tracking that to improve my exercise would be of my interest. How are you tackling that problem?
Okay, for my inspection, I know that most of my users will come from like developing country, such as like Southeast Asia, Brazil, and some province of China.
10
yeah.
seconds.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much for that, Runix Technology. Thank you to our judges as well. We're going to move on to our next pitch. The next team is Sai Innovatech Company Limited from Thailand. Their mission is to commercialize R&D innovative products in Thailand to the global markets. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sai Innovatech.
Hello everyone, I'm Onuma, CEO and co-founder from ASEAN-Korea. Today I would like to present our product on spec. Have you ever been wonder is it really organic food and vegetable or not? For my country in Thailand, the research result from Thailand found that the certified food and vegetables still have the chemical residue over accepted safety standard, reaching to 58.7%. It caused the best news for agricultural products imported from Thailand. For this, it also happens in the other countries as well, such as in UK and in India. All of these affect to the exporter, health of consumer, and the credibility of country. The cause of this problem due to some problems in the quality inspection, that is the one of main part in the agricultural and food supply chain. The problem is that the accepting technology for screening test is not suitable to detect the contamination with very low concentration. Send product to the laboratory is have to spend long time consuming and high cost. So we provide the solution on spec platform to solve this problem. Our platform is high efficiency, rapid, cheap, and it can be on-site and testability. Our platform consists of the detection part. We use spectroscopy technology to help to detect the contamination with very low concentration. After detection, we send the results via the mobile platform, and we also create the QR code for the consumer. This certification and award guarantee our product's quality. For the revenue models, we can get the revenue from selling the products and providing testing and cloud services. This is our target customer. In the first, we would like to target in the agricultural and food industry. The market size of this industry is around 1.4 billion in the APEC. We would like to share this market around 0.3%. In the past, we already sold our product and service in local and international market. For our projects, 3 projects already finished and 2 projects is ongoing. And in the future, we plan to test more agricultural products. We plan to grow our business in the next 5 years with team-managed marketing strategy. This is our competitor, and this is our team. We work with the research team from leading research institute and university in Thailand. Now, to grow our business, we need more partnership, distributor, and fundings around $220,000 US. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Let's get our Q&A started with our judges. 5 minutes on the clock. Who wants to ask the first question? Anybody with a question for Sai Innovatech? Comment? Question? Hot take? Sean Flynn, thank you.
Hey there. Okay, I got a question for you. Tell me about the relationship between you. I think the research is at a university or that. Is there a partnership there, or can you talk about the relationship with that's there?
Okay, they are my partnership because this technology licensed this technology from the research from the National Research Science and Technology Agency in Thailand. So for our product, we this not development by my own. Also development with the partnership from research team at the National Science and Development Agency and the research team from the university. We develop those products according to the customer needs. Like
with that partnership, though, I guess my question is more: who has the IP, the intellectual property there? Is there a license agreement, or how does that work?
We have for me I have the license agreement, yes,
Okay.
during the 3 years for these products. And only for IP is only the products. That's not the platform. The platform my company develop later after we license the products. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for that question. Bin Cheng Wang with the next question.
Hi, thanks for the presentation. I saw you have a spectrometer to check the contaminations. So I'm just wondering, you have to do like a manually, or you have like a machine you can automatically screen the image or the spectrum to identify the contaminations?
Yes. In the past, all of this do the manually, but in the past, the manually like check screening test by the humans. But now we use the AI and machine learning to identify the result, and we plan to create the software and platform to like identify the results immediately and combine together. And so now we have to like in the part of preparation part, that means we have to like extract the chemical that's in the vegetable from the products first. That's the people have to do this part in the same original technique. But for the like a detection part, we use the AI and platform to help to identify the result.
So you basically take an optical image and then you do the image process.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Correct. And show the result on the mobile phone, and the consumer can read the result easier. No needs the scientific or the skilled people to identify the spectrum or peak. The consumer, like a farmer and the exporter, and someone can identify or do this result easier and understand further.
So have you ever checked like what's your accuracy for just do the comparisons?
Yes.
I mean,
For
the
now,
software versus the real.
yes. For now, accuracy is allowed 70 to 95%. We still like developing now. for this
Okay,
part.
okay, thank
We
you.
have to like attain system, and we have to keep more database from the customer and train our system and give higher accuracy.
Okay, thanks.
All right.
Thank you for your question.
Thank you very much. I believe no further questions are left for Sai Innovatech. Thank you very much. And thank you
Thank
to our
you.
judges once again. All right. Well,
Thank
we've
you.
got two more teams left to pitch now. And the next team is Izzy Company Limited from Vietnam. Izzy is a knowledge sharing community platform enabled by gamification and AI. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Izzy. Well, that leads us to our final team, and we thank everyone for joining us up to now. Our final team is CISO Industrial and Construction Digitization Joint Stock Company. That's quite a mouthful. From Vietnam. CISO is a knowledge-sharing community platform enabled by gamification and AI. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome CISO.
Hello everyone, my name is Ryan, CBO of CISO Ecosystem. I would like to introduce CISO, a digitalization joint stock company for real estate, construction, and industry. CISO wants to become a digital economic ecosystem for real estate, construction, and industry. We want customers to easily bid, auction, buy and sell, manage supply chain, and service chain in the process of forming real estate, construction, and life cycle products. CISO has ambition to expand into other fields and industry, forming a digital economy that can bring outstanding benefit to all members. CISO knows certain problems due to the specific in the real estate and construction. There is unfinished construction and uneven standards. Construction activities depends on locations, how to monitor. Real estate is a high-value asset. Buyers want to see with their own eye the property they purchase, and sales transaction must have a clear documents. Real estate and construction have a complex legals and documents that need to be digitized and encrypted. CISO has come up with solutions to optimize the purchase and sale in real estate, construction, and industrial chain by creating ecosystem. SiteMark is an online trading platform for building materials and services. The X-Link social network aims to bring employers, employees, and job seekers together. Token X, cryptocurrency based on the Binance Smart Chain, used for the unique payment system that offers transparency with liquidity and huge upside potential. Token X is now listed on famous crypto information platforms such as CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko. Also listed on centralized exchange, Airbank, and decentralized Dodo. Furthermore, Token X logo is now visible on Trust Wallet, a multi-cryptocurrency wallet. Furthermore, also audited by Audit. Team of CISO is expert in the field of construction and technology. We gain experience in multinational corporations. We are working with the slogan, succeed with CISO or watch CISO succeed. CISO also has a rich revenue stream that comes from many sources. From $150,000 US in 2021, we support to increase amazingly. We reach up to $2.8 million US in 2025. I hope CISO can make the collaboration with our members, investors that are interested in our vision. Thank you.
And thank you for that. We have our final Q&A session now with our judges. 5 minutes on the clock. Who will ask our first question? To CISO. Paul Myers, first question.
Hi, thanks for the presentation. My audio cut out in the middle there. I sort of missed the connection between the construction industry and the crypto back end. Can you really briefly connect those dots for me again, please?
Okay, so CISO, we are applying IoT and EOT technology to collect and transmit data about the location and status of product transported in purchase and sales transaction, such as supplies, materials, visit of equipment, products, and labor. The transmission step use value, the property value, and stored safely in the network, which are authenticated by the community. So we are applying new generation blockchain technology through the IoT, EOT network at construction project and Scala distributed system to globalize the standard and digitize the product and services. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Ron Lee with our next question.
Thank you. And just curious that do you guys have any like technologies or extract the or analyze information from large variety of documents, like in real estate sense, like FX swap options or and like other products are like so unorganized. So do you have any key techniques to manage that?
At the moment, CISO have a developer team, so we are working on to create our own manage so that we manage all the data we are collecting from the digitized all informations. So our mainnet will be named as like exchange of things. So all of information we are applying from the transmit data about the location will be stored in the mainnet, and the mainnet will be go out the testnet in the second quarter of 2022.
Okay, next question is by Bin Cheng Wang.
Hi, thanks for bringing this topic, especially I'm just interested in the crypto. So I just look at your presentation and I checked the coin market cap. I saw you issue the token. So what's exactly the purpose for the token? I'm just curious. I'm just looking at the price and the market cap. Seems like it's not like a huge and the price kind of like low. So do you expect your customer to buy the token and pay for it, or what's the purpose exactly?
Okay, so the token X is a peer-to-peer medium of exchange. So we are issued it in order to become an initial exchange offering in the limited quantity that and to become a tool to pay for all kinds of goods and services in the field of real estate, construction, and industry, and as well as other platform of CISO. So the TKS also can buy, sell, and pay for the trading fee, transfer fee, and other in finance ecosystem. And as I mentioned before, the mainnet will be come out soon. So the token S will be also the transaction fee for all those who use the token X and who own the token S. And for the token X, you can use that to exchange to all the token or real token C in the CISO ecosystem.
1 minute.
For other services.
So basically, this is like an extra payment system for you, right?
Yep. At the moment, before the mainnet came out, so it's still the symbol token for the cryptocurrency.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, thank you. Sean Flynn, we got 30 seconds.
I'm just wondering, I might have missed it, but do you have sales right now? Did you mention anything about revenue so far in your presentation? And sorry if you did.
Okay, so the revenue stream, so we have the e-commerce platform that's gather on the sale for the material for construction, and so
10 seconds.
So on the revenues now come from the e-commerce platform and crowdfunding for the TokenX.
Okay, and the clock strikes 0. That is going to do it. We thank you, judges, and all of your wonderful questions. And that is going to conclude the second day of the 2021 ASEAN-Korea Startup Week. Thanks to all 21 startups who pitched today, as well as yesterday. And tomorrow is day 3. It is the award ceremony, and we will find out the winning pitches. Everybody, I'm sure, is very excited to find out who will be winning the prizes. We will figure that out tomorrow at 2 p.m. So thank you very much, and have a great day.